Hey guys, this is Kevin with Skar Audio. This video is of a SK-1500.1 Skar Audio Class D amplifier hooked up to a ZVX-15, single ZVX-15, one subwoofer in a ported box tuned at 32 Hz. Going into the amp here, you can see we're wired at 2.1 ohms. It's our multimeter showing us. So what we're going to do is we're going to clamp this. We're going to see how much power the sub's getting. And to do that, we're going to use this multimeter. I'm going to switch those over to the speaker outputs, and then we're also going to use a clamp meter to see what we're actually getting on this sub out of this 1500.1. The car that this is in right now is my personal 2009 Infiniti G37. We're getting the signal over here from this LC6i, more or less of an equalizer for anybody not familiar with it. We get our speaker ins from the analog signal coming from the head unit to our preamp outs. So you got your sub, and then the 4-channel RCAs going into the amp as such. So here we go. Alright guys, so here we have it. We have the multimeter, which is measuring our AC voltage. We have the clamp meter, which is measuring our amperage. Both of these numbers together will add up to give us an estimated wattage, a pretty good indicator of how much power the amplifier is putting out. Again, this sub is wired at 2 ohms, as you previously saw. We measured it coming out of the box. So we're at 2 ohms at the amp. We're on an SK-1500.1. Got a Shuriken BT60 in the back, a Shuriken BT60 in the front, powering this 1500.1, powering this 85x4, both by Skar Audio. I'm Kevin, I'm the owner of Skar Audio. We're getting the signal from our LC6i because this is my personal vehicle. It's a 2009 Infiniti G37, so we're still using the factory head unit. So we're going to go ahead and run a 31.5 Hz test tone on this 1500.1, which is powering a ZVX-15 subwoofer. That 31.5 Hz test tone, we're going to go ahead and see how much power this amp is putting out at 2 ohms. So here we go. Remember both these numbers here, the multimeter number and the clamp meter number, multiplied together will give you a pretty good indicator of what wattage you're getting at the sub. So we're going to turn the gain up now. So as you can see there, we got about 1620, estimating, my math isn't that perfect, so 1620 is 1200 watts, so we're seeing just under 1200 watts at 2 ohms out of this amplifier powering the ZVX-15. The sub is taking the power with no problem, the amp, very, very cool, So the sub is, seeing that 1200 watts at 2 ohms, and this amp is a 1500.1, meaning, that it's rated 1500.1. at 1 ohm, and we're at 2 ohms. So dropping it down to 1 ohm, we're going to be seeing well over rated power coming out of this amplifier. Very solid amplifier, very powerful amplifier, similar to the SK-85x4 over here, which is running our front and back components. Both very high quality amplifiers we make here at Skar Audio. Part of our lineup, we've also got the 800.1, the 2500.1, and the 4500.1 models. The ZVX-15, which is facing the inside of my car, I'll go ahead and show you guys that in a minute. Brand new subline. Very, very happy with how it sounds, as will you. Again, this is my personal vehicle. Just threw a Skar Audio decal on the back this morning, actually, and on the side in preparation for Slam Fest. Like I said, the stock head unit here. We got the bass control. Test tone. Again, my personal vehicle, it's kind of messy right now. There's the ZVX-15 D2. This is actually the prototype for anybody that's wondering. This is the prototype, which is why it doesn't have a stitched around, or in that case, the gasket on it. I didn't want to have to open up a new sub since they're in such high demand right now. But again, this is my personal vehicle, and that was a plant test of the SK-1500.1 at 2 ohms on a ZVX-15. And again, excuse the mess, I'm doing a bunch of rewiring in my car right now, but there you have it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our website at www.skaraudio.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is kevin@skaraudio.com. Thank you.